Hello students, welcome to mathematics class, and this is part 26 of the chapter rational numbers, and we will be continuing solving questions from the NCERT exemplar problems. Students, we solved up to question number 136 in our previous sessions, and I gave you question number 137 to 140th as a homework that I will be discussing today. You can cross check your answers. Then we will continue from the question number 141 onwards in this part 26. Students, this was the homework which I gave you. Question number 137, 138, 139 and 140. So we will discuss one by one. Coming to the question number 137th question, it has got two parts. In that first sub question, we are asked to divide 0 by 23. Whenever we wanted to divide any rational number by another rational number, we convert that division operation into multiplication operation by reciprocating the divisor. So here the divisor 2 by 3 after reciprocating gives us 3 by 2. Now 0 multiplied to the rational number 3 by 2 gives 0, because 0 multiplied to any number is 0. So this is the answer. Next, in sub question 2, we are asked to multiply 3 different rational numbers. While multiplying these rational numbers, we can see the possibility of cancellation. First, here 3 cancels with this 21, where 3 sevens are 21. That negative sign will be there as it is. Now this 7 ones are 7 minus ones are we have. So totally here we got this 3 and 7, both the denominators, their product 21, cancelling with this minus 21. Similarly, here we have 5 being the one of the factor of 10, cancels this 10. So we have chance of cancelling here. 5 minus 1s gives minus 5. 5 2s gives 10. So now we are just required to multiply 1 with minus 1 and that product to be multiplied with this minus 1. So product of 1 with minus 1 is minus 1, and that minus 1 multiplied to minus 1 gives us plus sign 1. Here we have 1 multiplied to 1, 1 multiplied to 1, and that product multiplied to 2. So 1 ones are 1 multiplied to 2 gives 2. So the answer is 1 by 2. Now next question, 138th question. See here in this 138th question, on a winter day, the temperature at a place in Himachal Pradesh, at one place in Himachal Pradesh, was minus 16 degree Celsius, and we are asked to convert this degree Celsius into Fahrenheit by By using the formula, this formula is given to us. So what is this C represents? C represents degree Celsius. This F represents Fahrenheit. So in the formula, that is C upon 5 equals to Fahrenheit minus 32 upon 9. We are supposed to replace minus 16 degree Celsius in the place of C upon 5 equals to, we don't know what is Fahrenheit corresponding to that, and we will take F as it is, minus 32 upon 9. Now solving this one, minus 16, this 9 which is dividing here, if it comes this side, it multiplies upon 5 equals to Fahrenheit minus 32. Now here you can simplify by cancelling 16 with this 5, or you can keep as it is. 16 9s are 144. Because of minus sign, minus sign remains as it is. So minus 144 by 5 equals to F minus 32. Now this 32 which is getting subtracted, when it is transposed this side, it becomes addend. So 144 upon 5 with a negative sign added to 32 gives corresponding value of Fahrenheit for this minus 16 degrees Celsius. So how to do minus 144 by 5 plus 32? It is just addition of rational numbers. LCM is 5. Minus 144 comes as it is, plus here 1 in 5 for 5 times, 5 multiplied to 32 gives 160. It implies F equals to 16 upon 5, which is equals to 3.2 degree Fahrenheit is corresponding to this minus 16 degree Celsius. So this is the answer to this question. Now next question, 139, and here we are asked to find the sum. But when we are asked to find the sum, you watch carefully. Sum of whom's? 1 additive inverse of 7. So we are supposed to first find additive inverse of 7. How to find additive inverse of any number? Just changing its sign. So minus 7 is the additive inverse of 7. So we are asked to find additive inverse of 7 and added to multiplicative inverse of 7. So First we shall find multiplicative inverse. How to find multiplicative inverse of any number? Just making the given numerator to the denominator and denominator to the numerator. 7 can be written as 7 by 1. Therefore, we can write 7 by 1 as 1 by 7, which is the multiplicative inverse of the given 7. So, we are asked to now add minus 7, which is additive inverse of 7, and 1 by 7, which is multiplicative inverse of 7. Now, adding them is addition of two rational numbers. LCM 7. So, minus 49 added to 1 gives minus 48 upon 7, or minus 6 integer 6 upon 7. Next, question number 140. Find the product of additive inverse and multiplicative inverse of minus 1 by 3. Students, in the last class, we are asked to sum. Now we are asked to multiply. What to be multiplied? We are asked to multiply additive inverse of minus 1 by 3 multiplied to the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 by 3. So, when we are asked to multiply additive inverse of minus 1 by 3 with the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 by 3, first we need to find out them. So, what is additive inverse of minus 1 by 3? Procedure is same. If you want to find additive inverse of any number, change the sign. Here negative number becomes positive. That's it. Next, if you want to find multiplicative inverse of minus 1 by 3, we have to make numerator as denominator, denominator as numerator, and the sign will never change. Here minus 3 by 1 is the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 by 3. So, if we are asked to multiply them, that is additive inverse of minus 1 by 3, which is 1/3, multiplied to multiplicative inverse of minus 1 by 3, which is minus 3, gives us minus 1. This is the answer. So, I asked you to solve up to question number 140. Hope you have solved all of them and got correct answers. Now, we will continue from the question number 141 onwards. See, children, in this 141 question, you are given a figure or a diagram or a picture containing 4 different birds. 1, blue jay. Its wing spans given in meters. Another, eagle or golden eagle. Again, its wingspan is given in meters. Third is seagull. Again, its wingspan is given in meters. And last, albatross, and its wingspan is given in meters. Now, with the help of this data, we are asked to find 2 sub-questions. So, we will solve one by one these sub-questions. Coming to the question number A, out of these two, we shall solve first question. That first question is, how much longer is the wingspan? It is how much longer, how much extra wingspan of an albatross than the wingspan of seagull. So you are asked to compare and you are asked to find how much is more. That means you are asked to find the difference. So how much is longer actually gives us how much extra is that albatross wingspan is more than the wingspan of seagull. So you can observe we are supposed to find the difference between 3 integer 3 by 5 meter to the 1 integer 7 by 10 meter. First we will convert. 3 integer 3 by 5 is just nothing but 18 by 5 meter. Here this is 17 by 10 meter. Now how much is longer? That means we are asked to find difference. So here we have to take first LCM. LCM of 5 and 10 is 10. Here 18 by 5 becomes 36 by 10 minus 17 by 10 remains as 17 by 10 only. So 36 minus 17 is 19. 19 upon 10 gives 1.9 meter more. Whose wingspan is longer? Albatross wingspan is longer. How much is longer? 1.9 meter long. Extra it has got than seagulls. This is the question, sub question A. Now coming to the sub question B. In the sub question B, we are asked to same way find how much longer is the wingspan of golden eagle than the blue jay. That means now we are asked to compare golden eagles and blue jays. Converting golden eagles wingspan into improper fraction, it is 5 by 2 meter. Now you need to find how much extra golden eagle has got as a wingspan than blue jay. So 5 by 2 minus 41 by 100. LCM is 100. So 2 in 100 for 50 times. 50 5s are 250 minus 41, which is 209 upon 100, which is nothing but 2.09 meter. Golden eagle has got as an extra wingspan than the blue jay. This is question number 141, including both sub question A and B. Now we will solve the question number 142. See children, in question number 142, you need to be careful. This is very important question. Shalini has to cut out circles of diameter. Here 1 integer 1/4 centimeter, which diameter of a circle that he wanted to cut from an aluminium strip. Here is the trick, very important. What is aluminium strip? Remember, aluminium strip is a rectangle. It is a rectangle. So the moment you know the meaning of a strip, you will not have any chance of going wrong. So we are asked to cut circular strips or circular regions, these circular regions on a rectangular strip. So while cutting, we will have certainly some wastage. So he is asking us to calculate that wastage also. So children, this question is very important because you are supposed to calculate that wastage in this question. Now, first part of the question, how many full circles can you cut or can Shalini cut? So here we cut circular strips. Since the diameter of the circular strip that we require is equal to the breadth of this strip, so circular region's diameter is equal to the breadth of this rectangular strip. That means we cut along the length. When we are cutting along the length, that means we have to find how many such circles can be accommodated along the length. How many circles that we can accommodate along the length gives us number of circular pieces that we can cut. So this is the in toto what you have to understand. So children, this is a working problem. So do it carefully, do it properly with the working steps. So I expect from you writing properly the working steps. If at all you have any doubt, you can learn now how I will be writing for this solution. Similarly, you have to do it for the rest of the questions whenever you are asked to solve with working steps. I am supposed to explain you the logic behind the solving of question, but since in the beginning of the chapter we normally teach you how to solve with working steps also, so that you get practice and later stages you can carry on your own. See here the working steps what we could write. First one is diameter of a circle or one circle. So diameter of one circle is 1 integer 1/4 centimeter, which is nothing but 5/4 centimeter. This is diameter. Okay, then similarly we are given the data of length. So length of this aluminium strip. This aluminium strip is of 8 integer 3/4 length, which is nothing but 35 8 integer 3/4 centimeter, which is nothing but 35/4 centimeter. Here next we will write breadth or width of the aluminum strip, which is given that 1 integer 1/4 centimeter, which is nothing but 5/4 centimeter. Now we will go for finding number of circles. Number of circles is the length of the strip, that is 35 by 4 divided by the diameter of the strip, which we are actually looking for, this, that diameter. So 5 by 4. Why we are doing like this? Because circles are cut along the length of the strip. Now, doing division of any two rational numbers which we have learnt already using the knowledge. 4 cancels. So we can make 7 circles. So this is first phase knowledge, first phase of the answer. Next, students, when we are asked to calculate wastage, area of the strip, we'll find out what is the area of the strip. It is 35 by 4 multiplied to 5 by 4. So 35 by 4 multiplied to 5 by 4 gives 175 upon 16 square centimeter. Now we'll find out area of one circle, which is 22 by 7. See children, pi r square. Using this formula we'll be finding, which is giving us pi value as 22 by 7, we know, into r. Here it is diameter, which is 5 by 4. So radius is half of it, that is 5 by 8. So 5 by 8 into 5 by 8 square centimeter. But how many circles are cut? We have cut 7 circles. Therefore, area of 7 such circles will be product of the area of one circle, that is 22 by 7 into 5 by 8 into 5 by 8 multiplied to the 7 in number. So this 7 cancels with this 7, 2 11s are cancels with 4. So totally now we have got 11 into 5 into 5, which is 275 upon 8 4s are 32 square centimeter. So this is the area of strip and area of 7 circles that we are cutting on it. Now we are asked to find wastage. So what we will do? We just find the difference. To find the difference, 175 by 16. So let me write properly. And I will change color of the ink also. Now 175 upon 16 minus 275 by 32. So LCM is 32. 175 twice. 175 twice is 350. So 350 minus 275, which is 75 upon 32 square centimeters is the area of wastage. So this is the final answer of question number 142. Coming to the 143rd question. In 143 question, one fruit salad recipe requires half a cup of sugar. Another recipe for the same fruit salad requires only 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now, if 1 tablespoon is equivalent to 1/16th cup, how much more sugar does the first recipe, it's actually not required, has? How much extra it has? You can compare. Half a cup is always more than 2 tablespoons. So here it's supposed to be how much more sugar is there in first recipe. That means difference. They're asking us to find the difference. Now, if 1 tablespoon is equivalent to 1 tablespoon is equivalent to 1/16th cup, then what about 2 tablespoons? It is equals to 2/16 cup, which is nothing but 1/8 cup. So 1/2 is more than 1/8. So the difference, between the quantity of sugar or difference in the quantity of sugar in first recipe against or when we compare with the second recipe. It means second recipe, it will be half minus 1/8, LCM 8. So 2 in 8 for 4 times, 4 ones are 4 minus 1, it gives, so 3/8 being the how much? 3/8 cup of sugar being more in first recipe. That's it. This is the 143rd question. Now coming to the 144th question. See, in 144th question, 4 friends had a competition to see how far could they hop, jumping on 1 foot. How far they can go, walk on 1 foot. Hopping is just like a jumping. The table given shows the distance covered by each. That means Seema covered 1/25 distance in kilometer. Nancy covered 1/32 part of kilometer. Megha covered 1/40 part of kilometer. Sony covered 1/20 part of kilometer. Now, in this question we have got sub questions A, B, C. First, in that sub question A, how far there is how much extra did Sony hop than Nancy? So Sony 1/20, she hopped off the part of kilometer. So that means 1/20 minus Nancy hopped 1/32. You are asked to find how much is extra that distance is covered by Sony. So write properly working steps. Here I am just doing the working part only. You need to write working steps for that. Idea I am giving, you have to write working steps. Here 20 and 32, their LCM is 160. 20 in 160 for 8 times minus 32 in 160 is for 5 times, gives us 3/160 kilometer, that distance extra hop by Sony. So this is sub question A. Now sub question B. What is the total distance covered by Seema and Megha? Seema is hopping 1/25 kilometer added to Megha is hopping 1/40 kilometer. So total we have to find. Again, the LCM of 25 and 40 is 200. 25 in 200 for 8 times added to 40 in 200 for 5 times. So here you have got 13. Let me erase this. So 13/200 kilometer being the total distance covered by Seema and Megha. Now coming to the subpart question number C. Who walked farther, Nancy or Megha? Watch Nancy 1/32 kilometer, she has hopped, whereas Megha 1/40. If you are comparing 1/32 with the 1/40, you can see since the numerators are same, whose denominator is smaller, it will be greater. So 1/32 is bigger. That means Nancy covered more distance, walked more distance. So that is the answer to sub question C. Now coming to the question number 145. See here in this 145th question, there is a table given which shows the distance between 4 villages of a state. The distance is in kilometers. To find the distance between any 2 villages, for example, if you want to find the distance from Sonapur to Ramgarh, you have to see along the row, along the column, their point of intersection gives us the distance. Even here also you can see Ramgarh to Sonapur is same distance. So it is in kilometers. Now we have got 2 sub questions in it. First question, compare the distance between Himgaon to Rawalpur. What is the distance from Himgaon to Rawalpur? Himgaon to Rawalpur is 98 integer 3/4 kilometer. So we are supposed to compare this distance from Sonapur to Ramgarh. Sonapur to Ramgarh, that is 40 integer 2/3 kilometer. We are asked to compare. Compare means which is bigger? Obviously 98 integer 3/4 kilometer is bigger, and we are asked to find how much more it is. So if you want to find how much more, first convert improper mixed fraction into improper fraction. So 98 fours are 392 plus 3 is 395 kilometer, minus 43 is 120 plus 2 122 by 3. Now taking LCM, which is 12, 395 3 is 395 3 is 1185, minus here 3 is 4 times in 12, so 122 4s are 122 4s is 488. Now it is difference 697 upon 12, which is also written as 58 integer 1 by 12 kilometer. So this is how we find how much extra is there, the distance from Himgaon to Rawalpur, than the distance from Sonapur to Ramgarh. This is sub question A. Now sub question B. If you drew, means if you go on drive from Himgaon to Sonapur, Himgaon to Sonapur, that means this much distance you have already traveled, that is 100 integer 5 by 6 kilometer you have traveled. And then from Sonapur to Rawalpur, that means from Sonapur to Rawalpur, it is this much distance you are traveling again. How far would you drive? That means total. You are asked to find total. So again, converting mixed fraction into improper fraction. Taking LCM. So here 2 is 6 for 3 times. So 3 33s are 99. So 704 by 6, which is equals to 352 by 3, or it can be written as 117 integer 1 upon 3 kilometer. This is the total distance you drew or you have driven. So we have solved up to 145th question, children. We will go for winding up this session. Rest of the questions we'll discuss in our next session. So these are the answers which I have given. You can cross check. Here there is a one mistake in answers of the exemplar problems given by textbook or that exemplar problem book. Here it is not 58 integer 1 by 2, it is 58 integer 1 by 12 kilometer. So you can cross check what you have got. Then coming to the next session, I will be discussing rest of the questions for this session. Thank you. Jai Hind.